Hello everyone, I'm KJ.
And I'm Maxie.
And this is the Moody Mock Show. And we are here at Wasp Gallery here in Dallas, Texas. And we have the one and the only Mr. Elzie with us.
Hello, how y'all doing? Everybody out there.
And today we are showing his amazing clothing line. Are we obsessed with it?
Yes, this is actually our obsession this week. So, yeah. So, Elzie, tell us a little bit about it. Give us a spill.
Okay. So the Club Athletics is a men's contemporary sportswear brand.
Okay.
It is based in Dallas, sourced all the fabrics in Dallas, and it is constructed and made in Dallas as well.
Perfect.
So
okay.
This brand is absolutely for everyone who loves high-end fashion at an affordable price point with amazing tailoring, fit, and just the longevity as far as quality and assurance in all aspects of the wear.
Love. I think my favorite thing about this brand is your different uses of textures and fabrics and materials. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So comfort is extremely important to me. So I wanted to source textiles that had blends and denims and wools that were malleable enough to drape well over any type of silhouette. So with construction in mind, fit in mind, I found these particular textiles important to kind of highlight because a lot of heavier textiles get shunned away because they think that they're going to be too hot. Mm-hmm. But these are extremely breathable. These are very high quality.
Which is something I was wondering when when I was filling it. I was like, I wonder how breathable these are with summer and being in Dallas.
Exactly. So I'm extremely inspired by fall winter. So I wanted that to be like a transitional option throughout the year.
Okay.
Same as you can tell, I'm wearing a velvet button down and it's 100 degrees outside.
But hey, it works though.
Right.
Because people don't realize like when you're covered from the sun, you're actually cooler. Right. So a lot of times you can wear trendier or trend-specific looks and still be functional within the heat. So with these particular garments, they're cut at different angles and different widths so that you can get like more air and more breathability like when you're layering them up, or if you're wearing them as a single piece, you can still get a lot of functionality out of it.
For sure.
Okay, so I know my big question is, because when I sell my athletes or just my day-to-day gentlemen in general that are tall or have more on the thicker side in their legs and their butts, how good is this brand for those guys?
So what I did was I made everything with an extended drop crotch built into it. So the silhouette isn't extremely drop crotched, but for men like myself, we have smaller waist, thicker thighs, thicker calves. So the jogger silhouette is extremely important that allows all of that to be comfortably silhouetted and like situated. So what I did was in all of these, as you can see, like the contrast, that's all drop crotch, and so it's built, and as you can see, like it's also built into the shorts, but they still have a nice tailoring to them. And so what it does is it allows for you to be loose here, but tapered strongly down low. So I did that in the joggers as well as in the denim, so that the denim isn't like skinny denim, it's relaxed up top, and then it's tapered really nice so that any type of silhouette, if you want to go with boots, high tops or like low top sneakers, you can still like hit all of those different looks and elements on each one of these pieces.
Right, because that's my biggest thing is, I have the bigger thighs, so trying to find joggers that fit in the thigh but aren't wide
at the bottom,
ankle or tight in the ankle and tight in the thigh.
And if you were to pull up
these right here?
Yeah.
My favorites.
So these are Hempel, the Hempel pant, and what it does is it's a mix between polyester, wool, and cotton. So the lining actually is fleeced, and then down at the ankle is tapered down to like a 10-inch in diameter. So it's really snug around the ankle. So I gave it a slit to allow your foot to get in, but there's still be kind of like that peekaboo for people that love wearing socks and things like that.
I'm going to cop these, and this color is a classic.
Extremely really streamlined. That's why I really love to work with black, white, and grays, and then the hues of those colors. So it just kind of covers the palette so that you can mix and match with whatever color you love.
Now, what about your t-shirts?
The t-shirts, I'm wearing one right now. So these come in black and white, and then we have a classic fit tee that is, I believe it's right here. And what we've done is we did like the classic kind of Fonzie roll.
Okay.
And it's more relaxed fit, but as you can see, as it has a lot of drape. And you guys saw me wear a similar piece on Saturday.
Right.
And that particular piece is that exact same fabric, so it just drapes really well and tailored. So if you're bigger, if you're slimmer, it's going to be very, very formative to your figure.
Wow.
So it's going to be very flattering for men, or if women want to wear it, it can still drape really nicely.
Where do you see this line going?
I really see this line going.
That's like a general question.
It's not going anywhere in particular. It's just it's for every man that needs solid default apparel.
Okay.
Because I think that
Your
every man is
basics.
able to be trendy, find great apparel. There's a ton of apparel in the market, but to have quality basics that you can go back to time and time again, and they become timeless, they become a part of your wardrobe. And then for these silhouettes will never change.
Right.
Only thing that will change is the textile and the colors. Those are the only things that will ever change with this brand. So if you find a fit, if you find the joggers and you love the way they fit, just come back every season, every collection, and it'll be just a different fabrication, maybe a different color. We'll do capsule color collections. So if we do, the first color that we're going to actually introduce is olive green. So it'll be a full capsule collection of all olive green. So every piece will come in olive, and you'll be able to kind of attach yourself to each capsule collection as it comes out. So the colors will be able to still be intertwined with the primary colorway of the line. So, but it's going to be a very niche market brand.
I love the capsule thing. That's very different. My question is, for the fit, when you're ordering it, so let's say we go on your website and we're trying to order it, is it we send in our measurements because you're saying it's a tailored, or is it like a wide range?
I spent a lot of time developing the fit based upon the size. So if you're small, medium, large, it's going to be very consistent with those typical standards. So if you're 34, it'll pretty much be like a 30 to 32 in length. If you need something in specific sizes or lengths, you can always call in. What I did do with certain styles and with certain fabrics, they are going to stretch longer just naturally because they have a heavier drape. So I've allowed them to have a certain type of tailoring, and we did like a couple of darts to keep things structured. But you can still like scrunch them, leave them like scrunched at the bottom. You can kind of play with where you want things to fall. So this gives the way for people that are taller to have much more streamlined apparel and more tailoring, because I know a lot of taller guys, they don't really get the fine joggers that fit because they kind of run shorter. So with ours, we get we run a little bit longer. So our typical length is going to be about a 34. Which is going to be pretty much our standard. So if you want something shorter or tapered up, then just send us an email and we can kind of do those tailoring alterations if you have your fit kind of ideal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I did want to talk about, which I was obsessed with, are the leggings.
Okay.
If you want to show them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Amazing there.
the leggings are extremely long.
Yeah.
They're extremely long, and then they do have stretch.
So this way. Yeah, crazy.
So you can stretch them. You can kind of like the Stretch Armstrong of leggings. They just kind of keep going. They're extremely soft.
Yeah.
They're very, very malleable to your body. So they're going to have stretch to them, but they're still going to have a retraction that's not going to allow it to be like flimsy after a few wears.
Okay.
So we did a lot of testing, and we love like having a sense of ruggedness to them. So like we put them in a wash, kind of beat them up a little bit, so they kind of have like this like more character to them. Because I think that a lot of guys, they like that kind of worn in feel. And so just to have like that perfect pair of, thermal leggings that they can put on under joggers, or that they can put on under any apparel when it's colder, or if they just want to have like kind of more athletic, collegiate type of look, they can achieve that with these types of leggings. They are called the mums because they're supposed to be scrunched up and kind of mummified on the
I like the
leg.
name.
So that's typically kind of how I kind of segue into those products to give them an identity of what they should be worn as.
So when you talk about your capsules, like how you said these are the mums, are we gonna have like, it seems like it's like character, like you have the story, like it's almost Egyptian, like because of the colors, the tones, just how the garments flow.
So like this one is called the Enzo.
Okay.
And so the Enzo, I kind of had like this inspiration of having like something that was kind of inside out, but like kind of more, I guess, easy to say. Like if you're like, hey man, you got those Enzos out here, something really like one syllable, super easy to say, super easy to remember, something that's kind of set apart. So I kind of played around with the names, had some fun with it, but they still kind of identify with each piece. And so I just really wanted to make sure that the collection had just a fluidity to it with like a youthful, fun, like playful kind of vibe with the name. So I just kind of played around with those. So. But yeah, so like it's really fun to layer the pieces because with all of the fabrics and all of the textures that I do have going on, it's you'll have a lot of volume and definition in your apparel, like even if it's simplistic. So like what I'm wearing right now is just our standard 100% Pima cotton t-shirt. It's very tailored, very well fitted. And then I have on our hemple shorts. So I love them. I get compliments everywhere I go, just because they fit so well. They're comfortable, and then they allow me to have certain movement that I wouldn't necessarily have in a lot of the different apparel that I wear. But I still have textures going on, so it doesn't look so boring to just have on like a basic shirt and shorts. You know, that's really what I was going for with the line, because I think menswear is it's very simple, but it can still have character. So.
One of the things I really want to talk about is just the state of men's fashion. I think as stylists, and you especially as a personal stylist, we see today that guys kind of dress more for trends and what they see other people in, or they have their spouses come in and shop for them. And it's not really guys wearing what they love and wearing, you know.
Yeah. I think that men are extremely simple. They're characters of comfort. So if they find something they like, they gravitate towards it. And they don't mind staying with that until it falls apart, and then their wife goes out and buys another one, or they go out and buy another one, or they know what they like and they just buy 4 or 5 of it at a time, you know, and just wear it. I think it's important for men to understand why they're wearing what they're wearing, how they're wearing what they're wearing, and then that can help them in turn be more versed in what it is that they're purchasing and how to flow in and out of trends, but still have a consistent thread of a personal look.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It's very important though. I think there's certain markets that do it well. I think there's certain markets that are underdeveloped that still need education. And I think that there's a plethora that fall within the interims of each. And so I think it's things and opportunities like this where they get to understand fit, proportions, scaling, tapering, tailoring. They get to understand these terminologies. They get to get this vernacular that they can use in their everyday shopping experiences, and then be more versed and educated on what it is that they need to wear. So.
I agree, and that's something that I really love about this line. Is it's not that it's simple, but it's classic, and these are pieces you can wear with anything. You know, what I really loved about these is you can wear them with anything. You can wear them with denim shorts, cargo shorts, like they're so pants.
And what's gonna happen a lot, and this is just a sidebar, is your significant other, if you're a man, woman, they're gonna want to just wear them to bed, or they're gonna want to wear around the house, or you know, if they're layering up just to go to the swimming pool, like it's just something that they're gonna easily be able to throw on. All of these pieces are those just easy, quick throw on and go, or if I'm just comfortable and then I just throw a blazer on, or if I throw a denim jacket on, or if I just throw a cardigan on, like you can just, they're so transitional. Yeah, they're so transitional, and that's what I wanted to do, is create my version of what I believe a nostalgic, classic brand should look like for the modern man, for up-to-date silhouettes and fits. and have them be able to have that anchor brand in their pocket so that they can always
Yes.
go back and get a consistent fit.
Which is exactly like what a lot of men come into the store. They want something that they can keep coming back and they don't have to try on a lot of times. And then time is of the essence, so they want it to be quick, fast, in a hurry. So yeah, I definitely think this could be that brand for a lot of men out there, definitely.
A stylist dream.
Yes, a stylist dream.
Thank you. And I really do appreciate you guys for giving myself and the Club Athletics the opportunity to be showcased on such an amazing platform. I mean, you guys are doing a great job at informing people about style, informing people about the culture of style and fashion. And I think it's important that they hear you guys as much and as often as possible, because you guys are going to inspire people to get more knowledge and get more educated and get more passionate about what it is that they're doing, because they're going to see you guys' passion, they're going to see my passion, they're going to see us exchanging these ideals and these perspectives, and it'll make them curious, you know, and it'll inspire them to make something better than I'm making, something better than the next thing, because we want to continue to evolve and push the envelope on making great things happen. So
I just want to personally thank you so much for joining us on the Moody Month Show.
Thank you so much.
We greatly appreciate it. We love, Dallas-based designers and Texas-based designers. It's really, we're showing that Texas is a fashion state also, just like in LA or in New York.
I think it's important, man. I think that a lot of like the main two coasts, the East Coast and West Coast, I don't think they really think that we have, amazing brands and amazing products being curated and built and designed and originated from here. And I think that it's important for them to see an amazing brand from an amazing coast.
Right.
And,
definitely.
I think that that's one of my main passions, is to not just leave Dallas and go to New York and try to make it there. It's like, hey, let's give Dallas an identity. Let's let there be something amazing come from Dallas. And hopefully, the Club Athletics can be one of those catalysts. And if we can't be that particular catalyst, we can inspire somebody to be there.
Perfect.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. So everyone, the Club Athletics link will be below. You can purchase your own. I know there are lots of things I want to purchase also.
Exactly. I see a lot of my swipe that's in here.
Amazing, right? Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.